Hi guys, welcome to today's video where we talk about how to stay out of debt. Debt is a big problem in this time and age. Many people are stumbled upon by student debt. There's a lot of debt going around. There's a lot of banks making the offer to take debt too attractive to resist. There is also Fuliza, which allows you to just borrow money on the go, and it's quite dangerous and scary. And debt comes in all forms these days. You can get debt when we used to call it HPP and higher purchase price, and now it's a possibility. You can just get a phone at quarter the price and pay it in installments, and that is debt too. Today I'm going to tell you ways in which to stay out of debt, and maybe in future we will talk about tricks that are being used by corporations to get you into debt and to keep you poor and broke. And that's not what this channel is about. This channel is about acquiring and attaining financial freedom, and debt is a big problem that comes with when you want to become free. It holds you back, and today I'm going to tell you 5 ways to stay out of debt. Point number 1 is getting a means of income or starting a side hustle. Most people don't have side hustles, and maybe you have a job and you think that's a good thing. But if you find yourself getting into debt and you have a job, it means you're not making enough money to support you fully. So starting a side hustle is a great way to get money, and it will enable you to stay out of debt. A side hustle that takes minimum capital, a side hustle that has little risk. For example, you have no job and you are not able to get a job, does not mean you should start borrowing money to survive. The best thing you can do is getting your own money that no one will have interest on it and have you pay almost double what you're making. So side hustles may include working for a hotel as a waiter or a waitress. Another job is working at a bar, or you can go to a salon and ask for the main salonist to help for the day. You can even start your own business, and there's so many ways and there's so many business ideas that you can start with less than even 5,000 shillings. So don't be scared to make your own money. Don't be scared to start a side hustle. Don't be scared to start something simple. Even a groceries lady makes money and doesn't get into debt, and that's the beauty. What we're trying to do is to avoid debt as much as possible. Second point is expense tracking. So tracking your expenses is very important. I made a video about expense tracking. You should check it out. It's very important to know how much you spend in a week. It's very important to know how much you spend in a day, and it's very important to know the average amount you spend in general, especially in a month. This helps you to make future plans, and it can even help you to be a month ahead and know how much you need. Exactly how much do you need to be alive in the next month? It's something many people underestimate, the power of expense tracking. The power of expense tracking. And our third point, which is budgeting, I'm going to put them together. They're not the same thing, but they serve almost similar purposes. When you budget your money and when you expense track your expenses, when you track your expenses and when you budget your money, you are able to be aware of what's coming. You are able to execute something before you're able to take care of an emergency before it even happens. This brings us to our fourth point. I'm going to bundle them together: expense tracking, budgeting, and saving money. I have talked about saving in this video, and I want you to click on it and watch it after you're done watching this video, because saving money can be difficult, but I have made it simple in this video so that you are able to save money. And when you get an emergency, when you get into trouble, when you need money that you had not planned for, you can look back at your savings and help yourself, and then you won't be forced to take on debt. Taking on debt is scary because sometimes we don't have ways to pay them back. Saving money, I have gone deeper into that topic in that video. Please check it out and it will be of benefit to you. My fifth point and final point is lowering your living expenses. It doesn't matter how much you make sure that you can live below your means. Make sure you can live below that. Make sure that you're spending less, so much less than what you make, such that if you lost your job today, you'll be able to survive on the money that you saved because you are living below your means. All these 5 points come together and you are able to build on the 5 points, and you are able to realize that making money is related to saving money. It's related to having a budget and tracking your expenses. Lowering your living expenses and standards is very important, because then you are able to save more. You are able to live beneath your means, such that if there is anything, if you get a demanding emergency, you will be able to cater for it without getting into debt. Debt is not always bad. Disclaimer: many people are, however, spreading the word that you should get into debt to get ahead in life. And I, as CindyKandie on this channel, I don't believe that getting into debt is the only way to get ahead. I think sometimes there is security in being debt free. In future, I will talk about how to get out of debt, and also talk about how good debt is and how bad it can be. And I'll leave it to you to decide if there's really good debt and if there's really bad debt. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. I hope you have learned something from it. I hope you will take away something from it, and that you will be able to stay out of debt as much as possible. I know there are situations in which you don't have savings and you really need money, and you might need to get into debt. It's a stepping stone towards getting out of debt or staying completely away from debt, because debt can be very, very painful to pay back, especially if you have to pay more than double of what you borrowed initially. So remember that you can save money to get what you have without buying the thing in debt, because once you buy something in debt, then you get to pay for that thing even after purchase, which is not sensible to me, because why would you do that? Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for watching this video till the end. Hit the like button. Kindly subscribe if you haven't already. Here are 2 videos that you should watch if you love this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.